Today we're talking about what is a deposition and tips if you are about to be deposed in a deposition. A deposition is when a lawyer gets to ask you a bunch of questions under oath. You're not in a courtroom, you're usually in a conference room in a law firm somewhere. There's a court reporter there typing down everything. You're sworn in under oath, and a lawyer gets to ask you a whole bunch of questions about things that are relevant to the case you are involved in. I'm a personal injury lawyer, so usually my cases involve car accidents or nursing home abuse and neglect, slip and fall type incidents, and a deposition is very frequent in any lawsuit. It's almost a guarantee that you'll have to sit for a deposition if you file a lawsuit or you've had a lawsuit filed against you. Now, what are some pointers if you're about to do a deposition? Well, I meet with my client days in advance and explain a few common things no matter what type of case it is. So these tips can, I think, be applied to most types of cases, whether it's a divorce case or a personal injury case or any type of matter. The number one thing you want to remember when you're giving a deposition is that it's a question and answer session. It should not feel like a conversation. You do not want to start telling stories or try to explain yourself. You kind of want to play defense. Think of it as a question and answer session. They ask a question and you answer just that question. Because that brings me to my next tip. Less is more. Make the lawyer do their job. Don't ramble and tell a whole bunch of details that they didn't ask for. Less is more. And then the third biggest tip is do not guess. You are under oath. A lot of people feel like they have to know the answer to every question, and that's not true. This is not a pop quiz. If you don't know the answer, just say, I don't know, or I don't remember. If you guess and you guess wrong, well, guess what? It's under oath testimony and it can be made to look like you're lying. And you can lose credibility if your case goes to trial. You know, a jury, if the lawyer can show that whatever you said under oath in a deposition was untrue, well, that's not going to look good. So those are my three biggest tips. You know, it's a question and answer session. Don't volunteer information that's not asked. And number three, probably the most important, don't guess if you don't know the answer. That's the three biggest tips I have for when you give a deposition.